These are only 57 calories a pop.
A pop.
Yeah, that's why I was looking
They're
up.
delicious.
Because I was like, if I have one, I want to track it. You know what I mean? Because like
I'm
trying to. I had a talk with my coach recently. We're trying to, like, get it going. Because I feel like we've been going in circles basically. You know what I mean? Like I'll have a good week and then I'll fuck up a day and then that day fucks up the week and it's like, all right, then I have to have another good week and then it's like I just been keep. You know what I mean? It's just it's that cycle. I'm getting out of it now though. I'm coming to a realization and stuff and just realizing a lot, bro. And like writing music is making me like think about a lot more too. So I've been, like I told, my coach was telling me like, let's just string together like 2-3 good weeks. And then we can like actually, dial this in and stuff because I've just been like sloppy with all the shit going in my life. Yeah. But like sometimes it dies. It's just like, and I like drink wine occasionally. Like last night I had a glass or two of wine, but I had the calories for it and shit. So I just did it. I just didn't hit my protein or no, I did hit my protein. I just went over my calories a little bit because,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but stringing a couple good weeks together and just, really dialing it in to actually like, jump into like a growth phase because what we were doing was pulling back a little bit like because I was like heavy. I was a little heavy and holding a lot of water and stuff, so we wanted to pull back a little bit and I've lost fucking I'm like 215 212 like that's kind of where I'm that's like my true weight. Right now I'm probably like 217 because of food and like water and stuff, but I'm like 212 215 ish, but I started with him at like 222 or something like that, so I've lost a couple pounds. Like
that's crazy. That is cool.
But his idea was to pull us back eating differently and stuff, put on some muscle too. So we pulled back on the calories and stuff, but I haven't been like 100% adherent to the plan since week 1. Like week 1 I was perfect, and then after that it's just like
it's a little
couple days are over, a couple days are under, like never that never roller coaster, but after those 3 weeks we're going into a growth phase, basically. So I don't know how much food he's gonna give me, but I might be able to eat more and maybe that'll help because like actually cool. I feel like that's what it is like I'm trying to eat what he prescribed to me, like the 2,600 calories, but I feel like I'm training really hard and stuff. And I feel like it's been fucked the past couple weeks because of my sleep and stuff. Yeah, so because when your sleep is like fucked up, everything's fucked up, bro. So
that's true. That's like, actually true. No, really,
my life like flipped upside down. Like it was like all right, you're not sleeping good. All right, we're fucking your diet up. All right, your training is gonna suck. You're gonna get injured because I hurt my shoulder. Everything just started going to shit.
Honestly, that's true though.
Sleep is so important from when it comes to much water. He was like set a daily water limit, like a midday water goal or whatever, like try to hit a certain goal for like middle of the day. But the sleep is so important, and that's he was like, oh, you need to set those tasks and you need to write down a list of what you need to do in the day. So my list is I have a midday water goal, I have a bedtime, like I'm setting a bedtime for myself.
That's good.
Like literally, I'm gonna make myself go to bed at 11 like latest, cause
2 to 10.
I'm gonna have to do earlier podcasts possibly. But or later. I don't know. But you got work and shit too on Fridays, so I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that's the least of my worries. I know we'll figure it out. Yeah. But yeah. So the sleep is like fuck. That's my most important. And then I have the list in my bag. Wait, let me actually go grab it.
All right.
Yeah. So I have adhere to calories and macros. How? Prep meals as soon as possible. Don't be lazy. And stop snacking out of boredom or when you get the munchies. And then I put down in parentheses, if there's dishes, do them. Because I literally, that's the reason why I like, okay, I want to do more dishes. And then I'm just like, I'll just see what mom made. You know what I mean? So I just grab a paper plate and I can just throw it out after. The second one is do things as soon as possible and when they come to kick the procrastination. Because there's a lot of times where I'm like, I'll just smoke. And then I'm like, I'll do it after. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
cycle.
Yeah.
Stick to my schedule and consistently check to not overlap calls, plans, etc. No more missing / rescheduling due to laziness or fear. I'll make plans with someone when I had a call booked or something like that. And then I'm like, oh, my bad, I fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's like, I need to get out of that because that's like a bad thing to start with. You know what I mean? I want to start on the right foot. Yeah. And then with the like laziness and fear thing is like sometimes it's like recently I've been having a lot of calls with like people I'm trying to help with the business and stuff, like my Wix account manager for my website, and then I'm like trying to like find a virtual assistant to help with the podcast. Like I just hired an email marketer, like he's working for me now. Yeah. So I've been like just having meetings with those types of people, and it's like sometimes I'm just like nervous, and I'm like I don't even want to do this. Like you know what I mean? It's like cold feet.
It's honestly, I feel you on that because it's funny to say that because I actually have my first meeting with one of my runners coaches tomorrow, and
like on Zoom or in person?
In Zoom. He's from Florida.
Know what Massachusetts weather is like. No.
Dude,
he better because he's gonna be like, dude, it's fine. Like, dude, no, you don't fucking realize, bro. You're in Florida.
Yeah, dude. Like
the air is dense and warm there, bro.
Like his post is like him like running on the beach or like on the sidewalks and stuff. And
you're
I'm
gonna be running in the snow, sending him shit.
Like,
do you have to like send him check-ins and shit? Like, how does that work? What is that process like?
Or as in right now, this is like our first ever meeting, so it's gonna like he's gonna ask me like when I started. Like
I thought it was the mic, but I was like, wait. I just dropped my my drink like the boom arm knocked my drink over and me and Cubes were just like, what the fuck? It was loud. Sorry for that ear rape. Continue.
But yeah, like you know, I have like written down like my average pace, my mile time.
I wish we were on video, bro.
Your face was like
this would be the best.
Like,
this would be the best fucking Instagram reel right now. Oh my god! I just spilled my fucking drink.
Was like, oh,
because you were talking. I was like, I didn't want to, and I was drinking it, and then I was just like, it's already all over me. I don't. What can I do? What the fuck, bro? I'm now soaking wet, covered in fucking sparkling. Oh my god! Oh, it's all over my chair.
Yeah, what? I didn't know it was that much, bro.
I know, I didn't either.
I was just a little. Oh my!
You know when like you shake sodas and shit? That's what it was. It fucking started. It went and it all started foaming out of me, dude. Right.
Jeez.
Take the headphones off.
Oh my god.
Take the hoodie off.
Freaking.
I don't even have a shirt under my hoodie because I was taking a video.
Oh my god. You're just your eyes. But yeah, it's gonna be. I have like all my my stuff down and stuff that like you know like my pace, my miles, my time, like how like right now like my diet's not that good. It's like been on and off, so I have to I put this shirt on and I feel jacked, bro. It's like mad. I'm like oh my god, I don't even fit in it anymore. Right, my bad. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie because it's like my first time even talking to like a coach of like from experience and stuff. And you know, it's at one point I might want to be a runner's coach, so I'm gonna be definitely getting some advice from him and stuff.
Dude, and you know it's crazy. It's crazy that you say that because half the reason that you know I hired a coach was not only for myself, but was you know to learn how to start coaching. And,
exactly.
And, you know, and I've learned a lot from Brent. Shout out to Brent if you listen to this. He'll be on the podcast real soon. But he scared to start, like having that imposter syndrome and stuff. And I think it's because they don't, you know, they've never had a coach themselves, so they don't know how to be. You know what I mean? They're like,
yeah, definitely, dude.
What the fuck is going on here? My wire's like wrapped around my fucking Trevor. What the fuck is going on right now? This episode is the worst. How does this even happen?
Dude,
But yeah,
let me tell you something. Your reaction time.
Oh my god! What is going on, dude? These are we're good boys. We are good boys. But yeah, so a lot of coaches get that imposter syndrome because you know they've never had a coach themselves, so they don't even know you know how to necessarily act or talk to clients.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like that's a client. It's not a friend. You know, that's your client. Like they have to learn that. So I've learned a lot from Brent and. You know, through doing check-in processes with them and what he, you know, has me fill out on a daily basis and a weekly basis and for check-ins and stuff is, you know, put a lot in my brain of how I want to run my business and stuff. And, you know, I already have taken a lot from him and been, you know, practice instead of, you know, typing and stuff because that's more personable. He does, you know, he hops on Loom, which is something that we're going to utilize pretty soon when we have guests over Zoom on.
Okay.
And Loom, like, records your screen. It records them and stuff, so that way we can put them in the video. So, you know, when we put it on YouTube, they'll still be in the video. But he goes on there and shares and has a video of his screen with him, like, right here in the corner. And he, like, shows me, like, how to use my forms and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so it actually shows him.
Exactly.
And that's good, though.
Yeah, so it's wicked cool. So I've learned a lot from him. And it's, you know, that's definitely something that you should, you know, be focused on going into it and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, at like I was supposed to have it scheduled it for Friday, but Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, dude. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also nervous. But I've talked to him lately, and he's like a really good person, down to earth, you know. And he loves running, he loves fitness, and oh god, you can't. Bro, you gotta be going, bro.
I'm just making Cubes laugh over here.
Jeez, man.
All right, sorry. But yeah, I definitely, you know.
But it's cool though.
Yeah.
It's definitely some. Yeah, but I don't know why it's like I'm nervous, but I think it's just maybe because like we were saying, it's you know, it's your
Off camera though.
all right. Right now we don't
Or something like that, yeah.
I mean he has like a couple marathons under his belt, but he's actually running the Miami Vice something marathon. It's in Miami, of course, but it's a really like big marathon. It's kind of like their Boston Marathon, but it's in, you know, down there. And suck. But what's it called? It's where I'm looking forward to be in the experience of talking to him and stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be what's it called? Getting a lot of good information and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it's definitely gonna be a big
dope,
experience.
Dude. I can't wait to go and watch you cross the finish line.
Dude, honestly, bro, I know. But
I know after I do it, I'm gonna fucking break down and hit my knees and fucking start pouring out of my eyes. Bro.
Yeah, but like
looks like I'm bleeding.
I was like, I thought that was like from paint,
me.
but I was like,
dude, there's this red ink going around in work. They're like, I don't know where the fuck, you know, like two of my coworkers have had it on them too, and we're like, how the fuck do we keep getting?
But I was thinking to myself lately and stuff about like with all this you know, with like my confidence and stuff, and like, you know, I have a little lack of like my confidence right now and stuff. But I think since like till like I run my first marathon, like usually it's, you know, when you run your first marathon, you get all humbled and stuff. But I feel like for me, it's like gonna be it's gonna make me have a lot of more confidence. So
I
it's
hope
definitely
so, dude.
it is, bro. It's gonna be,
and that's kind of
like,
why that's kind of, you know, I want to make it like so I know I can do that. You know what I mean?
Like,
and it's crazy that I don't have that already. Losing 100 pounds and shit. Yeah. It's like I did that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like people can't do that, bro. But it's like still, I'm like that shit was easy to me. You know what I mean? And that's so I need something more challenging. So I'm like, fuck it, bodybuilding. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's just even harder. You know? So it's harder than losing weight.
Yeah.
So
they say like most, because like right now he's Devin. He's right now like when he wants at one point to do like Ultron runs and stuff. That's like when you run over like, you know, 50 miles and stuff. So that's crazy and stuff. Like, but I'll definitely be like I'll be looking forward to like my next marathon and stuff after I get my first one, because that's like what it's all about. Like I'm looking forward. Like once you like do something in life, that's like you should be looking forward, bro. You should be looking forward to the next one.
At that level, yeah.
Like,
what are you gonna do after marathons? More
ultra runs.
You can do a 100-miler or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
wow,
just do
bro.
Like, but it's things because it's like
you took the David Goggins shit way too seriously, bro.
Dude, that shit really.
No, it's funny because I did too, because that's why I'm doing bodybuilding. Yeah. You know, that kind of made me want. Dude, I almost joined the fucking military. I was like, bro, dude, you know, we both talked about it.
Yeah, bro,
we both read it again, and we were like, bro, we should just like join the military. Like, I think we'd fit well, bro.
Exactly, and it's like honestly too, like even just from reading that book about like, you know, with like yeah, definitely. I took a lot from that book. I know you did, but like that book was like a really good good inspiration, and you know, so
yeah. I'm actually about to start a new book. I'm still reading my finance book. I just got back into it because my therapist came. You got to chew away from the mic, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Go turn around when you do that. Doing stuff, and she's giving me like a primer of Freudian psychology. So it's like just basically like Freud is like one of the biggest like you know psychologists, like kind of basically developed psychology.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like all about like how people like how you work up here, basically, like your mind, how your mind works, you know, and how, you know, how like parents affect you and stuff growing up, and why you act the way you act because of such and such. Like
what's it called?
I'll let you read it after.
I was gonna say,
I gave it to one of my coworkers because he was interested in it, and I was like,
really?
go for it. Yeah,
no, definitely, honestly.
But yeah, I just finished it, so I'm gonna start a new book too. I don't know which one yet, because those are the books I got for Christmas. The ones that I have like 4 that I haven't read yet, and I'm like, I don't know which one to pick.
I think I'm
gonna do Tuesdays with Maury.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll do that one first. Because that's like a story, I believe.
Yeah.
It's like a true story or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a movie on it, I think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Right? Let me pull that up. What were you going to say?
There's a book coming out. I think it's about like Elon Musk and stuff, and it's supposed
Elon
to be
Musk?
yeah,
Is
it's
that
supposed
a
to be
book?
yeah, it's supposed to be like really really
like
good. I
Kobe's
guess
book type shit,
something like
just
that. Yeah,
their
it's,
life
like,
story.
really like deep and like depth in it. And it's Bruce. It's his daughter. She's the one that's the author of it. And it's just like all great things about it and stuff, and skills and just mindset and everything about them and stuff. But
Yeah, that's dope.
It's
Dude, I want someone to write a book like that about me one day.
Dude,
like that's my
like,
goal in life, bro.
I know, like it's.
Dude, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, dude, imagine just like a documentary being made on you. Like that's so sick,
that's crazy, bro.
That's so
yeah,
sick,
dude.
I just realized. So that Tuesdays with Morrie is a movie, by the way. It's from 1999.
Oh yeah, so
So it's not even that old.
Yeah,
to be
I was
honest.
gonna say,
23 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna watch it after I read the book, though. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta, you wanna. Yeah.
I just realized that this list is still right here. I didn't even finish my fucking list for my coach. Prioritize sleep. Bedtime at 10:30 p.m. is wind down. No screens or phone.
Yep.
And then no smoking after 8:30.
Good. That's good.
Because I had it at no smoking after 6, and then I was like, always up until like 10 anyway. So I'm like fucking 5 hours like without weed. You know, it's like whatever. So I've been smoking like I'll stop smoking usually right before 8. So
yeah. Does it ruin like your?
Doesn't ruin my sleep.
Yeah. So
no,
you can.
So
sleep,
the high will fade off within like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh,
so So then when I'm like going to bed, it makes me all drowsy and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it helps you like fall asleep, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't help your sleep at all.
It
helps you fall asleep faster, type of thing. Like that's kind of what it is. Which isn't necessarily a good thing because your body needs to like fall asleep. You know, not just fucking like knock out. It's bad to fall asleep like that quick.
No, it's crazy how like it's like do you know? I was asking you. Do you know any books that are on like sleep that's like really good? Like that's what been trying to like. I want to read like soon. Is like
I would definitely look into it because there's definitely like people. There's definitely authors and like people I know that I feel like because I've listened to so many fucking Mark Bell's Power Project that they bring on like wicked interesting people, and so many people have come on and talk about sleep. So I'm guarantee you one of them has promoted a book on it. So I'll have to look something up and see if I can find something.
Because there was one guy Joe Rogan had on his podcast, and he's on the upbringing of doing a book right now. It's like in the process, and I guess like with something like certain like type like he had like the wrong author, like the author was like doing like messed it up or something like that, so he had to do it all over again and get a new offer. So more knowledge about that and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've definitely done a lot of research on sleep and shit when it comes to like podcasts and stuff. Anytime I have like Mind Pump and like all that stuff comes up, which I haven't been listening to podcasts recently. You know what's crazy now that I think of it and say that out loud is. There was a point in time where I stopped listening to music a lot, and I was only listening to podcasts.
Wow.
And now, I haven't listened to podcasts in like mad long because I've only been listening to music.
Yeah.
That's weird. I never even thought of that. That's crazy. I mean, I'll throw a podcast on every now and then, but it's not like religious like it used to be.
Yeah.
I used to listen to one or two like every day, like at work and shit. So.
Dude, so I went to this a couple of days ago. I went to this YMCA. It's in Hanover. And like high tech, like high freaking bro. Their machines in there. They have like this it's like this stair machine thing. And like bro, I looked up on like the price of it. Like a new one, like the brand that they have is like $8,000, and they had like 5 or 6 of them in there. It was crazy. And then they had all these other machines. These like they had this one. It's kind of like
that,
bro. Then they had this treadmill
I like
thing.
Powerhouse. Like I like gyms that's just iron, bro. You know what I mean?
They actually had. What was cool is that they had like their.
Actually, it's funny. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
but
you're good.
I want to find. I think I want to sign up at Powerhouse or Plymouth Fitness because I want to go. I want to find a gym that I can build my physique at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sick of doing the Planet Fitness shit and then like bouncing from where I am. And I want to find like a gym that like so I can get close with the people there and like know all the members and like fucking build my physique, film content there. Like I want to definitely high on the list.
Yeah,
because I know a couple people that go there and stuff, so it's like whatever. But also I want to look at Plymouth Fitness because Ashley works there and I have a couple coworkers who live there and say it's like wicked good. So
what's the other gym again?
Plymouth Fitness and Powerhouse.
Plymouth. Where's Plymouth? Yeah, where's that again?
It's in Plymouth.
It's in Plymouth, but where is that? Like, where area?
Beats me. Wow. I don't even know, to be honest.
But dude, nah, this gym, bro, like this, and like I was saying, like
yeah, YMCA gyms are usually dope.
But it's like what was cool is that like you know how you were like, oh, like I like the pout, like the you know they had that, but it was upstairs. So like they had like all like the ellipticals and
tech. Like no, I like the old shit, the old machines that are rusty and fucking.
Oh, like RMA. I like RMA.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
like my
exactly.
That's like
see, I was thinking about doing having RMA as my gym and stuff, but it's like
how the
dude, no, it's just not big. It's not like box officey enough for me.
Yeah.
Like it's not I don't know why I said
like
box office, but like
it's really old school. Like
well, no, it's not that. I like that. That's the part I like about it, but not is you go in there and it's just a bunch of old people. You know what I mean? It's like I want to be around people my age and stuff. I'd rather do that than, be around a bunch of old people lifting all this heavy ass weight, filming content and stuff because they don't understand it and like, it's just weird to do in that. Like I tried to do it already and I just felt awkward doing it.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go to fucking Alpha Elite in Texas.
Right. Wait, what's it called again? Alpha
Elite.
Yeah, that's where the
Alpha Land.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But Alpha Elite is where it started, like
and
the gym.
Yeah, because
everyone films content and stuff.
Dude,
it's just nuts.
I know exactly.
It's similar to Raw Gear. It's crazy. Not Raw Gear. Zoo Culture.
Yeah, dude.
Like just a content spot.
Yeah, bro. I could do.
I want a gym like that, bro.
Right in like that, bro.
I know. That's why I want to go over. I want to fucking move to fucking Texas, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's.
I told I got a buddy Danny that lives out in Texas that works with FNX too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I met him when I was out there the first time. He's mad cool. He lives in Texas and stuff, and I was like telling him like, listen, I'm gonna be doing some traveling pretty soon, and like take every opportunity I can when I get the chance, end up residing there at some point.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, come through, pull up. Like I was like, bet. You got a bet for me, bro? Like I'll go right over there. Like don't tempt me. I'll book a flight.
Yeah, but nah, Texas is nice, but
warm.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this cold and snow, bro. How did you survive the blizzard?
Oh, I mean, we didn't lose power. I honestly like.
Was Leo's open?
No, we were close. Fuck no, we were close. We were fine though. It was just like, bro, I didn't think we were gonna have that much snow. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But getting back to like that, why, bro? Like I was like more like I went like I checked out like I was doing like I was like using it and stuff, but like they had like this treadmill thing, bro. And like you wouldn't see one of these treadmills at like a local gym because of how like it's crazy what it I forget what's it called though. I have to get the name of it, but it's sick and it's like I forget how much money they cost, but they're they're pricey. But I like when I was like there and stuff, dude. That's like I wouldn't mind opening up a place like that, dude. Like that's what I like. One of my main goals in this world is to open up a. Not even like kind of like it's pretty much fitness, but it has like I like how it has like a gym, it has like basketball courts, swimming pools, like it's like everything, like everyone's there, like, and it's like just a good good positive vibe.
Yeah,
place.
well, that's what it's like out in Utah, bro. I told you that.
But that's like it's just like I would love because I don't know, they must have had like the people that not the person that owns it, but the company that runs the place. They must have had like a meeting there or some of that, but I heard like I was kind of like eavesdropping. And,
oh, you little rascal!
And no, but it, like one of the guys was like, because I guess they just finished up paying up the whole place because with something like that, man, you're pretty much going to be in debt for like a good solid 5 to 7 years because of how much money it had to put into that and stuff. It's just crazy and stuff, but. I was actually like thinking like I asked if I could have like a meeting with one of them because I want to learn more like how to do something like that and stuff. And,
like, what's crazy is you and me are so alike when it comes to like we always want to find like mentors.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
For like anything we want to like learn or learn more about or. Yeah, so that's my Kai MPK Mini. It's a little MIDI like keyboard with some drum pads like these. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got it like mad long ago and never opened it when I moved. Like I opened it and messed with it when I was upstairs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
For a little bit when I had the studio up in my bedroom up there. But now I have a podcast studio, so it's so much better.
It's so like
I agree. Yeah, it's definitely something that like anytime I want to learn more about something, I fucking like want to talk to someone. I just hit up like Taylor Vahey and stuff and was like I was like we should hop on a call soon, see if there's anything that we could do for each other. You know what I mean? Just to, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's good
because because we have that relationship. It's like we always talked and kept in touch and stuff about business and YouTube and like all that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's always good to like help other people's like their their careers and what their goals and stuff.
People that we grew up with. It's like
exactly.
I went to school with her and stuff. It's like I want everyone to win. I don't have
I want everyone to get their flowers and stuff.
Yeah,
like
sure.
every single time I think that's
like Jenna Kidling, bro. It's we weren't close or whatever, but like you're fucking grinding and getting jacked and shit. It's like hell yeah, I'm gonna support you. Like it's something I love too. Like I get it. I know why you're doing it. Yeah, I'm doing the same shit.
Yep. And like I that's like one of the things like I'm sometimes like, I might not like hit them up and be like, oh, like give them their flowers, but like in my mind and my heart I'm doing it because it's like sometimes I don't like just going on, so like I'm not like if I see someone do something I won't DM them in the comments and stuff. I'll actually like hit them up, or if I see them and stuff. Something. Yeah, or I'll honestly, if I have their number, I'll call them and say.
It's like hitting on girls, bro. Yeah. Never slide in the DMs or anything, bro. Yeah. Try to accidentally run into them on purpose in person and say something. Like literally. Yeah. It's the best way. This is in here because I was taking a video. Okay. But what if we had that with the camera on it, right? Yeah. And put it right there in the middle and had it facing like this way. Like just like so it's almost like instead of being up there like this angle. Yeah. What if it was like straight on almost?
I think that would be
like I don't know.
Or on
like this way. I don't know. Like yeah. Because I want to get the banner in the back, so I'm like trying to think of that. But if I'm leaning back here, I don't feel like the camera's gonna be, it's gonna like cut off here or something. Yeah, so you want to. I don't know, unless we can wide angle it or whatever. But I was filming a video with that earlier to post on Instagram. I'll show you it. Yeah. Tell them a little bit about myself because some people probably forget I do music or don't know. Some people don't even know. It's like some people know me as Trevor, some people know me as Chunk, some people know me as a rapper or a nutrition coach or just a friend or whatever. And so the video is just like explaining that. I talk about like, my mental health and stuff like that, and my career, like my music and how I've been doing it for this long and done this, and and I talked about people who inspire me and who I look up to in the that's cool in the music industry and like who who motivates me and who like I look up to in the sense that Russ in the video because I wanted to bring that up. Yeah. But yeah, so like. Obviously, I have them written down, but it's like Russ, Jack Harlow, Juice WRLD, Polo G, A Boogie, like all these artists and stuff, basically develop me as an artist. Like, you know what I mean? So I want to make more music like that. And that's why I'm doing, this next project and stuff, doing, the couple, like 3 genres and stuff. And then my next album is going to be completely a new genre of music for me. Dope. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's something that like, I felt I needed to share with my fans, and the fact that I'm going to be changing my name with this whole like rebrand and changing my music up and everything is like, I'm not who I used to be anymore. So like, I don't want to hide behind a stage name or anything like that, or an artist. Like I don't want to hide behind a rap name anymore. I'm Trevor, so I'm going to change my name to it. You know what I mean? So now my name is going to be Trev. Okay. I'm doing 2 V's though, because like Trev V, but it also looks cool. I mean, my last name starts with a V, so it works. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely, that's something like I'm super excited to post, and I'm super excited to like share all the new music, and like I can't wait, bro. Yeah. It's like, I'm working with Paul too, so like, he's doing some behind the scenes stuff too, and it's, it's looking right. But yeah, cool, I was filming that video. Yeah. And it's something we wanted to talk about today, was just talk about motivation and inspiration, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it for sure. Like, how do you get inspired? Put it that way. Nice and simple for you.
Honestly, like, in some cases, like, from doing, like, the work. So, like, for instance, like, with me, it's, like, running, and then over time, it's just those miles that I add up and stuff. It, like, I look back and, like, what my last mile was or some of that, and I think to myself, I'm like, damn, like, I did good. That's the little motivation for me. But then like seeing other people do things.
What's funny is you're saying exactly how I get motivated. Yeah. It's by actually doing it. Doing what you want external motivation from.
Exactly. Because it's like, I think...
Because that's what's going to give you the... and that's what I like to talk about, is the fact that there's two types of, motivation. Yeah. External and internal.
And internal, yeah.
It's going to be, what do you need to watch a motivational video to fucking get to the gym? Like, exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you should be in your head, and you should be like, I'm going to the fucking gym right now. And then you're going to go to the gym... You're going to have a killer workout, and then you're going to be like, I can fucking do that again tomorrow. Like, cycle, bro. It's like the recycle. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is.
And I feel like that's for everybody or anybody that wants to get motivated. It's like, don't go on social media and look up a video of like, someone else's success. Yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
ever look for that shit.
Like,
Sometimes it pops up, but it's like I'm never like searching like motivational speech. Like,
yeah, exactly. But
like, what the fuck, you gonna listen to that and do nothing about it?
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like you're gonna listen to a motivational speech to tell you to get off your ass and fucking pursue your dreams, and then you're gonna be like, all right,
yeah,
and then not do anything about it. It's like, no, you actually have to do this shit in order for it to work.
Yeah, you gotta put in the work. Because it's like,
and that's why I posted that reel the other day.
Yeah,
and I'm about to fucking play it out loud. But yeah,
but that's at the end of the day, it's you gotta like. You need to put action in. You have to execute. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just like, you can read things, you can watch things, you can, but like, that's just gonna be.
You have to actually do the action.
Do the action. Oh yeah, I could do that.
Do the action equals motivation. For said action.
Do the action, yeah.
The action gives you, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good one. Do the action. I like that. Write that down. Write that down right there. Here you go.
Do the action.
But yeah, this is the post I posted.
Results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. All right? Listen to me. Don't be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you did not do.
Right?
Yeah,
like, don't be upset from the results you didn't get because you didn't do the work. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you fucking upset about it if you didn't do anything about it?
No, it's definitely, and I think it's like, I think at how far you've came, I think that's like, you really get like that mindset.
Dude,
of like,
looking back is nuts.
It's crazy because
looking back, I look at like old pictures of me when I was basically, and that's why I posted on my story the other day, don't train to be skinny.
Yeah.
Because, that's what my goal was when I was fat as fuck. I was like, oh, I want to be skinny. I want to be a skinny guy. Mm-hmm. And it's like, then when you get skinny, you look like a melted fucking ice cream cone. And then I'm like, I don't like the way I look. I want to get jacked.
Yeah.
And it's like, now it's, it's train to get jacked instead of training to get skinny is basically what's going on now. But I wanted to pull this picture up to show you what I was talking about. I don't even know where it went. But yeah, in regards to like inspiration, I mean, because they differ, they're two different words, clearly. Yeah. Inspiration is probably more on the side of you see something accidentally instead of on purpose, and it inspires you and to do something. You know what I mean? Whereas motivation is something that it's more something that you get. From doing something, building those habits and stuff. It's not, you can't just be motivated. Like, it doesn't work like that. And people don't understand that. They're like, oh, I'm just not motivated. It's like, yeah, you're not motivated because you're not doing shit. Like, literally, dude. Yeah. So, I mean, is there something that has like inspired you in the past to do something or progress in a certain way in a certain area of your life?
Honestly, like, I think seeing like, kind of like looking at other people's like, for instance, like how I talked about before in like the first couple of episodes, how like, someone that really got me into fitness, that inspired me into fitness was Jig Oxetter, with how he took it, like he was really skinny, tall and really skinny, and then got into, the gym and stuff, lifting weights, got it, and started to look fucking jacked, you know what I mean? And like, yes, it's like, I watched that and stuff, but I decided to do it. I got into fitness. Yeah. Like, I wasn't just like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'll be like that one day and not just sit in my house. Like, oh, yeah, I'll do that one day. Like, and I remember it was like, I remember hitting him up. And, like, I remember because I didn't know him that much at the time. So I was like, I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, he's going to, he's probably not going to even answer me and stuff. But, like, when I hit him up about, like, tips and stuff, he was giving me all this great advice and stuff. Stuff about like, nutrition, your diet, like everything that you can think of, like having a good mindset, all that kind of stuff, certain types of workouts that like benefited him and stuff. So, and we got into like, training a little bit and stuff. And then like when he moved to Florida and stuff, we still kept in contact on like, on social media and stuff. And then it's cool because it's like, I remember he inspired me to like get into it, but then we were talking about one day, like, so it was like last year, it was during, the pandemic, and, he's like, cause he works down the street where I was running stuff, and him seeing me every time running, grinding and stuff, training and stuff, got him like fucking pumped and stuff, and got him into like, wanted to get back into that like fitness grind and stuff. So it was like, it's just a type of like good, like, good feeling of being able to be like, hey, I got that person to fitness, or I changed that, I had that person.
And,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's why I got into coaching. I want to be that for other people because guess what? I didn't really have that.
Yeah, exactly.
I just did the shit. I'm just the type of person that was just like, I want to do this, so I committed to it, and I fucking really wanted it, so I did it. You know what I mean? I didn't have someone that was like, you should lose weight, like, let me help you. You know what I mean? I was just like, I'm gonna fucking help myself because I believe we have the moral obligation to help ourselves, and that's, and that goes to anything, even when you're on a fucking plane, they tell you, grab your oxygen mask in a crash before you try to help someone else, you know what I mean? Because you need to, if you ain't got yourself, you can't help anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, and it sucks. I never wanted to be that person, and that's the person I turned into. So it's like, now I want to be the type of person that, I'm going to help myself now. Like, and that's why, I lost a lot of friends and stuff because I'm trying to focus on myself because it's like, I'm still cool with all those people and stuff. It's just like, bro, you got to listen. I got to get all this shit ready so that way we can ball later. People get it misconstrued and they do this shit now and then they're broke and miserable in their 30s and 40s because they didn't focus on what they truly wanted.
They're working like their jobs that they don't want to work at.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire at like fucking 45, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, live the rest of my life. It's like, that's my goal. You know what I mean? So... 45 is reaching, but, that would be fucking sick.
It'd be crazy.
I definitely would see 50. I'm not working until 60. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking, if I could retire any earlier than that, then I'm fucking blessed, bro.
Let me tell you something, like, that's why every single day, bro, I give so much credit to my fucking parents, bro. They're one of, like,
hard workers.
They're probably one of the most hardest workers I've ever met. Like, it's crazy. At the end of the day,
it's funny.
like,
I've never really met them. Really, like, you know what I mean?
Like,
I've never even like, it's like,
like
probably because they're so fucking busy.
Like people, like they think it's like, oh, we have money and stuff, bro. My family works. My parents has money.
My parents has money because they put their work into it.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to build my own legacy. Yes, of course, I want the restaurants to be a part of my legacy because it's a type of thing. It's my family's thing.
Well, like, but that can bring more to your life. When you take control of those or one of them or whatever you're doing is that's gonna fuel what you really want to pursue. You know what I mean? And if like this is is what we're doing, it's like those are gonna those could help fund this and this dream and stuff to leave this legacy. You know what I mean? And maybe you delegate the restaurants to someone else so that way you're just part of it. But you don't have to run it because you're doing this.
Yeah. And that's like how you were saying, it's like it definitely like the restaurants definitely helped me wanted to help other people out, and that's what kind of like my goal is, to help other people out and stuff. You know what I mean?
It's why we get along so well. And
exactly.
We're good at having conversations.
We have that same mindset.
Yeah, that's my main fucking purpose in life. I feel like is to help other people, regardless of how. Whether it's music, whether it's this, helping people, coaching people, like anything, bro. I'm trying to help everyone
and just be a good person too, because that's like at the end of the day, it's just about being a good person, treating others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think now. What do you think is, like, what would your definition of being, like, bad at motivation? Like, kind of like, because I feel like...
being motivated by, like, I know what you mean, but, being motivated by, like, money, like, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, or sex, like, like the sins. You know what I mean? Like,
that's good.
You're like, oh, if I treat this girl this way, it'll lead to sex. But it's like, what does that do to the girl? You know what I mean? That's manipulation.
That's
like,
that's actually,
you're like leading the girl on just so you can get what you want. You know what I mean? That's bad motivation.
Yeah.
Clearly.
No, actually, that's actually really good.
That's how I think of it.
No, definitely.
I'm fucking with my mic because it's like loose. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, definitely motivations like that. Those are definitely negative. Like, you don't want to be,
you don't
and that's like how people get in trouble, like doing shit like that. It just leads to trouble.
Yeah.
When you get like inspired and stuff, how does it affect you when it strikes? Like, do you act right away, or are you someone that like you act without even realizing, kind of thing, on the inspiration, and then you realize later?
That's what I do. Like, I realize later because
I'm the same way.
With me, it's like it's funny because I don't know if you ever realize this, but like when someone teaches me something, I don't get it the first time. I don't know if you ever realize that.
Yeah, obviously.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it the first time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I honestly might not even get it the second time, but the third time or fourth time, it will get to me. But it's like that's why
You're a
we're
slow
all
learner. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? And that's
Nothing wrong with that at all.
that's the thing. So it's like
it's just people don't know how to be patient. And
exactly.
shit.
You know
and
what I mean?
I'm a culprit. Like,
yeah,
it's like I'm like teaching you how to do some stuff with the social media and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh fuck, why can't he just do this? And I'm like, oh, he doesn't know. It's like I've been doing it.
Because don't get me wrong, bro. Like,
that's why I don't want to be a personal trainer.
Yeah, true.
Literally, because I can't do that. It's hard for me to teach people because I'm impatient, and like I would be able to, I know I would, but I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's something I'll do in my future at some point. Maybe I don't know, but that's not something I wanted to do. With the nutrition coaching, it's like I give them the plan. I check in with them once a week. It's not meet them every. It's not meet with them 5 days a week. And, that's not something I'm interested in.
But like I was saying, like trust me, I don't want to be a slow learner. I want to get it the first time.
Facts. Yeah, people get mad at you. You're like, I'm sorry, I'm fucking stupid.
Dude,
I can't fucking learn.
Yeah, but like I remember my mom's always told me, she's like, that it's fine. Like we don't, that's why that's what means about being just you. Don't try to change that. Like, don't try to force yourself. Do what you gotta do. Do the best you can. So it's like, it definitely takes me even with being like inspired or like motivated, it definitely takes me a little bit. But I'll get there, and then when it hits, it freaking hits, and that's when like the magic starts happening.
Yeah, you know what I mean? More so. I'll act on something like with the music shit. It's like I never really realized why I did music and why I have it in me. But it's like I grew up with my dad playing music and singing and playing guitar his whole life, and then it's like my grandfather. He played guitar and sang his whole life, and I'm like. That's why I do, and that's why I'm so into music. It's like I fucking literally was raised and grew up around it. I mean, granted, I'm doing like hip hop and like pop and punk and rap and stuff like that, and I grew up listening to a lot of country and stuff. And I don't hate country. I don't mind it, but I don't want to listen to it necessarily. It has to be the right like time, right song. Like I like some songs and stuff, but I got flooded with it as a kid, so it's like I don't really want to listen to it. I want to listen to the fucking hood shit. You know what I mean? I get lit to that. So and that's why I started with the rap and stuff, is because that was my my go like into the music scene and stuff. And now it's like developed, and I can do whatever. Maybe I'll fucking make a country song. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like it might be something in my future.
Now tell me this: why do you think most? Because I mean, it's not just you. I've heard it from other people or people I listen to and stuff. They say that the first thing that they do when they're into music is they go right to rap. Why is that? Like, why do you? Is it just because it's like it's in?
Not everyone does that. I mean, most.
Most I'd say, but like I should have said most.
I don't know. It's probably a fear of judgment.
Yeah.
Because, some people probably can sing, but they're scared to sing, so they're like, I'll just rap.
Yeah. Or they'll say, like, maybe it's because it's, like, their friends are into rap, so it's like, if they...
Exactly. I talk about that in the video I recorded.
Okay.
I said, as an artist, as a young artist, I was a pleaser. I was making music to please other people and trying to, people will like this, so I'll drop this one first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'd rather think of myself as, a healer. I want to heal people. I want to give people me. I want to be myself. I want to be true to me. And that's why I say I don't want to hide behind the rap name anymore. And that's why I'm Trev now, because it's like I want to be me. It's my name. I want to show you guys my life, what I go through. I want to make songs that I like and that I would listen to. And I hope you guys can relate to them and vibe with them, and they help you in your life and heal you. Like I said, like I got healed through Juice WRLD's music and Mac Miller's and shit, like all that stuff.
Bro,
it healed me, and those are type of artists that talked about their problems and what they did and stuff. And it's like I don't want to be fake. I want to tell everyone everything about me. I don't want to be, stuck in my shadow anymore or anyone else's. I want to, I want to put myself out there and let people know.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I've always liked Juicy WRLD, because he was always
Juicy WRLD.
Juicy WRLD.
You said juicy.
Because he was always so like, I know how like some people are always like, oh, he always talked about his problems and stuff, but like that's good though. Like that's how he was able to let him out and stuff. So it's like, he's definitely, man. Like When he was gone, bro, I was really sad. That really hit me, because like that was when I really got into his music, because I wasn't always into his music until like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month before he passed away, I think, or some of that, give or take.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I was.
No, I was always into his shit.
Don't get me wrong, like I would listen to his songs.
I listened to his freestyles and shit on YouTube.
His freestyles were good.
He has an hour-long freestyles.
Oh shit!
He has two 1-hour-long freestystails.
Damn, that's He was talented, man. He had that like
easily one of the best rappers and one of the like biggest artists that have an impact on so many people's lives in the industry in such a short time too.
And it hit like out of nowhere too.
Dude, I cried. I was in school and I saw it on I first saw it on TMZ. Like I remember, I was in the.
Oh yeah.
I was in one of the buildings that was next to the cafeteria, the D Hall, and like. I was like walking and I seen it on a TMZ Instagram post like Juice WRLD dead, found dead or whatever. You know what I mean? And I was like, it's TMZ.
Yeah.
So then I went on Safari, looked it up, and then all the news things were saying it, and I was like, I had to like, I literally like walked like a couple, like 10 more steps because I was walking to the dining hall, took a left, sat on a couch, and just put my headphones in, put Juice WRLD on, and just started crying, bro.
Damn, yeah, I remember.
Dude, I had the campus was quiet all day in the D Hall, played Juice WRLD.
Jeez.
That's what they did. They let us. They let us plug in the aux, play Juice WRLD. During our lunch times and shit like that. Wow. And people come up to me on that couch when I'm sitting there just listening to Juice WRLD vibing out. Just a couple tears in my eyes or whatever. Just fucking grieving. It's like people. I had a friend come up to me. He walks up to me and he just gives me a hug. Aww. He was like, dude, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
and then he shed a tear and just gave me a hug and stuff. It was a very good moment for a bad reason. Mm-hmm. But, it is what it is, and rest his soul, Yeah. He was a great... he was on my bucket list to do a song with. Like, it's like, I'm never going to get that.
Yeah.
And that sucks,
He helped a lot of people, though. He did it. He had a lot of, like, you can see, I mean, look at for you. He inspired you and stuff, bro. Like,
Bro, and I can't wait to, hop on interviews and shit and tell people about Juice WRLD and how he impacted my life and stuff because, I want to give him his recognition and give him those flowers because,
Yeah, dude,
I want to fucking pull up to his headstone and, like, talk to him. Like, it hurts that I'm never going to be able to meet him. One of my idols, you know what I mean? That sucks.
Yeah.
I never got to see him live. Thankfully, Russ is like up there too. Like Russ is one of my big, he's had a big impact on my music and my fitness career, believe it or not, and everything, and just like life and stuff. Like, so thankfully he's still alive, and I got to see him perform at least.
Oh, that's cool.
And, he's still kicking, and he's one of the top artists right now. So it's like, hopefully, when I get to a level in my career, where I could work with him, that could happen. That'd be fucking awesome. Dude. That'd be a dream feature. Is like I want Jack Harlow on one song, and then I want Russ.
Jack Harlow.
I want A-Boogie on a song. Like,
that song with Tyler Harrow, bro. That was actually pretty. That was one of my favorite songs. I like that. Like he brought that into it and stuff.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
for sure.
But dude, that's
Have you been like inspired recently with anything?
Yeah, honestly, my grandma, she actually got me into like into like God and stuff, bro. Like I wasn't.
You told me. Yeah, you told me last episode.
So like and we've talked a lot like lately and stuff because I've been going over to see her and stuff. She's been doing. We were talking and stuff and like. She acts like she's really religious and stuff. So like, we'll have the talks and stuff about God and stuff. And like, she said, are you still going to church and stuff? And I'm like, no, not right now. And then she's like, you have to go to church. And I was like, I will. I think I'm going to go next week though. But I actually just got this other small little book and it has like all like prayers in it and stuff. And there's like a Saint Anthony prayer. So like, I usually like, I'll say that before I go to bed and stuff. And she really like.
Were you named after that?
Huh? No. My dad's name is Anthony.
Oh, you're junior?
No, we're not. We don't have the same middle name.
Yeah, but technically you're still Anthony Cubelis Jr. If his name's Anthony Cubelis.
No, because it's not the middle name. His is Anthony Michael.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Guess. It's so common. I mean, it's not common, but it's like so easy.
John.
No.
Hold on.
Actually, you know what? It's not easy.
Was it close?
No.
It's not easy?
No.
Wait, Anthony.
Oh my God.
Marcus.
No.
I don't know. Lee. Yeah, that's fucking.
Leo's.
So many people are fucking Lee. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was named after that place.
That's crazy. This man was named after a breakfast joint.
Dude, I'm going to take that shit all to another level.
You should just tell people it was named after you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, yeah, the restaurant was named after me, actually. Yeah, I'd be like, that's mad funny.
But that also like I've been getting more into God and stuff, and sometimes like what sucks is that like I like sometimes like how like some people like they talk about their religion and stuff, and then some people talk about like their like they don't believe in that and stuff, and like it sucks because sometimes like I really like I let those people like dictate what I look at and be like, oh, maybe like then I have like that my maybe like I look at it and I'm like, oh, maybe it's like they're right and stuff. So like now lately I've been trying not to listen to those type of people and just do what I think is right and what I believe in, because I'm my own person. So at the end of the day, I really don't care what other people have to, like, if they can say whatever they want, but it's my, like, choice. It's my type of thing and stuff. So it's definitely, like, that's one of my things is, like, I've been really into, like, you know, getting more closer into my religion and stuff now. I got a book and stuff, but that was it. And then also too, I've been getting more into, like, the business aspect, you know, of it, of, like, the restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be,
as you should.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I was actually, like, well, not last night, the other night, I was, like, with my uncle and my dad and stuff, and money and stuff, like, prices, what we're making. I'm not gonna say how much money we're making, but, like, each year is, like, getting higher and higher.
That's awesome.
And it's, like, a really big, like that's, like, one of my, like, I remember, like, my uncle and my dad were, like, not, like, crying, but they, like, I could tell that they were, like, in their way, their tone
they were
was.
wicked happy.
They were fucking, yeah, and, like, they're,
Yeah,
you know,
they would be
their
proud
family,
type of
they'd
shit.
be proud,
Yeah.
man. Like, that's, you know.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I want, bro.
yeah.
I want that moment when I'm fucking, like,
Yeah,
40,
exactly.
50. Like, I want to be able to, like, I want to be able to, you know, like, do something
Yeah.
that I can show my kids so they can do the same, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So they can, you know,
Exactly,
grow
man.
up and do the same shit and think about me, you know what
Exactly.
I mean? That's
yeah,
how I
have that,
want,
like,
you know?
And like, they and I could definitely tell, because, like, we have, like, a picture of my grandpa in there and stuff, and, like, I actually told him, I'm like, yo, like, I'm just saying, like, grandpa would be so proud of you guys and stuff, and, like, they were like, you know, we had, like, that moment and stuff, and it was cool, because, like, it just made me, like, just tap in and be like, you know what, I at the end of the day, I'm gonna continue this, like, legacy, because I have to, because that's how I will remember, like, them for me and stuff. And, like, my what's it called, my dad, like, he's, like, we'll always say, like, he'll never leave that restaurant business. Like, that's, like, his thing. Like, you know, like, that thing about, like, you know, a captain will never, like,
Yeah.
like, he'll die.
No, I
on
know
it.
what you mean.
That's
Yep.
why I like my
It's
dad.
his ship.
You know what I mean? It's his restaurant.
Yeah,
you
if it's
know what I
going
mean? He will
down, he's going down with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you were thinking of?
Bro, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. So it's like, you know, I'm getting more into, like, you know, the business part, restaurant-wise and stuff, but I'm starting to get my uncle and my dad more into fitness. They've been walking more and stuff, and it sucks because my dad actually, when he was younger, he was a really good basketball player and stuff. Like, he played in college and stuff and shit, but, like, he, like, let himself go, and it sucked. But, like, he's getting back into, like, you know, just, like, coming back and changing his diet a little bit and stuff. So it's definitely, like, and I could definitely tell that, like my mom says, it's, like, he's definitely, like, kind of, like, in a way, like, inspired the fact that, like, his son's taking, like, the step of, like getting more healthier and stuff. So, like, it's, like, you know, he should be doing it too. So it's definitely, like, been a good, like, family week this week, because it's, like, everything's, like, coming together and stuff.
That's
so
good.
it's, like, I you know, it's sometimes it's, like, you gotta just think about it, and, like, you're, like, just, like, at the end of the day, man, like, I'm so happy on where I am right now. And it's, like, I know now it's, like, after that, like, after we get, like, I make sure, like what I know my knowledge is with, like the business part of it
when
and
you're
stuff
ready.
with the restaurant.
Yeah, when you're ready.
That's when I'll
You want to be
take it
ready
up.
before
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
be type
yeah,
of shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's crazy is my dad, he took over Leo's when he was only 19 years old. Because, like, you know what I mean? So, like, he had that kind of, like, he was definitely more grown up than I was when he was you know, like, when I was, like, he was my age and stuff, because, like, he knew, like, it was, like, and it was in his blood and stuff, so he that was one of his main goals, is to own the restaurant. But then it was gonna be, like, later in his life, but you know, my grandfather passed away, so he was the one up, so he, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good, bro. I mean, but other than that, that's, you know, and running too, man, bro. Like, I've been fucking reading up books and stuff and other people's stories, and I'm like I was looking up
I can't wait to start a new book,
bro.
I might have to, like, later
Dude,
today.
I don't know what this is the first time that in my life I'm
You're
reading.
excited to read
Excited to read, but also I'm reading almost 2 books. Oh,
at the same time. I've been reading like 3,
technically
bro.
3, because I'm reading the Jesus
I was
book,
reading
so
the
it's like,
finance book and
Yeah.
the psychology book at the same
dude.
time, bro. That's
Like,
kind of
like,
crazy.
bro, it's funny because I read
this is the first time reading 2 books, so, like, you
Really?
gotta titrate up. I have a feeling, because you can't just jump right into 3 books at once and be like, "What's going on?" You gotta, like, read a book, read a couple books by themselves, and then you know, titrate the 2.
Do you I don't know if we talked about this, but when you read, do you like you write notes and stuff? Do you have like a pad next to you and
No,
stuff?
I highlight shit, and sometimes
shit?
I'll sticky note shit.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's
I'll
what
stick it in the book.
Yeah, I used to like sometimes like I'd highlight it, but now like I usually I have like a big giant sticky note thing. I'll put it right on it, so it's like it works out perfect and stuff. But yeah, dude. I like after this, I'm probably gonna go home and read. Honestly,
now that we're talking about
and
it,
then fucking
it's like
do the
talking
thing.
about like steak. You're like, oh, I'm eating steak tonight then.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the phrase? It was first coined by Aristotle. It's the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. You ever heard that?
I've heard that before.
So most understand the meaning of it. For it's if as an example, if you were given the parts of a car, basically like they would have no value unless they were put together.
Okay.
So I wanted to draw this back into inspiration and stuff because I believe inspiration is a part. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the car.
Yeah.
And you can't just, expect, inspiration to be the leading factor for everything. You need way more. You need more than just inspiration. Mm-hmm. You need consistency. You need persistence. You need confidence. You need determination, discipline, grit, willpower. You need all this stuff to get that car going. You know what I mean? It's not going to be, you buy four wheels and a frame, and then you're like, all right, let's get it.
I know. Now I'm trying to think. It's kind of like that quote, but it's more like it's an equation that leads up to the answer. It's like that's what I think.
Oh, different wording type of thing. Yeah, same meaning though, same gist. But you definitely need more than inspiration. I think people, they think that they only lack the inspiration. And it's like, yeah, you could get inspired. Maybe you're not getting inspired, and you're not inspired by things because you don't have the other things. It's like when you have the other things, the inspiration kind of just comes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Honestly,
that's how I see it. It's like I'm working hard, I'm doing, I'm lifting, I'm doing all my shit, and it's like that's what inspires me to keep writing music. It's like I'm still getting inspired by shit unintentionally too. And I think it like I posted the other day, and anything you do, it takes no talent to work hard. You just have to want to do it.
Yeah.
So
honestly,
people neglect the fact that they have to work hard, they think that you can just, I wish that happened to me. It's like, no, you need to make shit happen, dude.
You gotta take action.
Yeah, people don't realize that. Do the action. Do the action. Do the action, literally. And just because you don't do something doesn't mean that you can't, because a lot of people think, oh, I can't do that and stuff. And it's like we talked with the whole self-talk thing last episode or 2 episodes ago. Is like, yeah, not with that attitude. You know what I mean? It's like you can't. You're not going to be able to if you say you can't. So and Tim Grover actually had a quote in his thing in the book too. Is anything that starts too hot can only get cold.
Oh yeah.
So it's like you don't want that like that dump of fucking motivation and inspiration all at once. You wanna fucking blue ball it, dude. You wanna fucking make sure. Like flow of needing to be inspired, because that's when it comes, is when you you actively seek it out. You know what I mean? You don't just sit there and wait for inspiration to happen. It's like you do the shit and it will happen unintentionally.
Yeah, no,
and people don't realize that. So I really relate to that quote, and I love that one. Is anything that starts too hot can only get cold, and it's it's the truest thing. So it's like that initial motivation dump is just gonna fucking have you good for a week, and then you're gonna suck again for the rest of the year. It's like you need to fucking consistently have inspiration to draw from.
Yeah.
So creating those like forms of inspiration and finding them in activity like lifting, or with me with music, or you with running, is like all those things is what's gonna make you inspired, because it comes along with the car, putting the car together you put the car together, then everything's gonna work,
and it's gonna go.
It should, and it's gonna go, take you where you want to go. So.
And I think with like what stinks is like some people like this might have happened to me at one point. Like I was putting in all the work, like I was doing the action, right? But I wasn't seeing the results. Now. I could have looked at be like, oh,
listen, it's funny that you say this, because something I tell people all the time is either 1, you weren't doing it long enough, or 2, you weren't doing it the right way.
Yeah. Or I was going to continue. It's that's like, now I look at it too. It's like, I could have given up and be like, all right, yeah, this is not for me, blah, blah, blah. But I got more knowledge. I started to ask more people. I started to I start to look back and think, what if I hired my coach
fucking 2 years ago when I started my journey, bro, I would be jacked right now. I would be so, I would be in it. I would have such a where I got and how I got here. You know what I mean? It's like it's changed me a lot as a person in a positive way, and there's some negative side effects that came along with it, but I'm better off today than when I was 2 years ago. And it's like, maybe if I hired my coach, I never would have even achieved all this. Yeah. What if I hired a coach and then gave up and like hated myself? And you know what I mean? It's like, it could have went a bad way.
And I know, because that's the thing that like a lot of, I know athletes use. It's like, what if I started the sport earlier? And it's like,
it's like, maybe you didn't like it. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe you wouldn't have liked it.
Shit. I mean,
I was thinking that too. It's like, what if I stuck with football?
You could have been in the NFL.
I think of that too, because I didn't start football until 8th grade. It's like, what if I started football when I was young, and actually like was able to, or not even start it earlier, but took it more seriously. Like in high school, I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's why
had fun. I played sports for fun. I didn't play. I didn't seek. I wasn't an entrepreneur back then. I was always, I was just having fun and having a good time because I was a high school student. It's like now I think of shit I could do to make content, or I could promote this, and I could get a client like this, or I could make a sale, like anything, bro. It's like, maybe I could share FNX with someone if I do this. It's like, and that's the kind of mindset I have towards everything now, is like, I'm doing shit to make content, to get attention, to attract people to my pages and my platforms and stuff, and my music, and that's how I think about everything now. It's like, I try to find, in podcasting too, it's like I try to find anything I can talk about on the podcast to talk on the podcast about. You know what I mean? It's like everything. I'm looking everywhere for content, regardless of where I am.
Shout out to Paul. I don't know when it was, but he posted something about I think it was.
I was just on the phone with him.
Oh, he was I don't know if it was on Instagram or Snapchat, but it was something about how like college like owes him back, because it's like, you know how like everyone says it's like
they
you
rob
should,
you.
Yeah, you know how everyone says like you should go to college and the only way you'll be successful is if you go to college. It's like
that's what societal standards were in the past before we were this technologically advanced. Yeah,
because it's like
you can straight up buy a camera and get rich. Like no, you know what I mean? It's what you can do now, bro. You don't need to fucking go to college, bro.
Dude.
Literally, people don't understand that, bro, and like get rich off of it.
Exactly.
Like, what? You don't need to go to college, bro. Like, you just need to learn. Like, regardless of, I do believe, people shouldn't. And this is something I want to talk about too. And we can keep going into this, but it's people shouldn't seek motivation. They should seek education, bro. Because, the more you know, the more you can do. The more you can say, the more you can, anything. Like, you know what I mean? And knowledge is power, bro. Like, dude, there's no better feeling than being the smartest person in the room. Or being smarter than someone else in a conversation you're having. Yeah. And as selfish as that sounds, it's like, no, it's not like a... it's just a confidence boost. It's not like a cockiness or, be like, I'm fucking smarter than you. You know what I mean? It's more like, wow, like I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like I know more than you. Like that's kind of crazy to think about.
That is a good way to say it. But
people are going to hear that and be like, Trevor's an asshole. But like, that's not what I mean.
It's definitely true. Cause that's like, it's kind of like, how they say
back me up on this, bro.
Oh no, it's true. Because it's like how they say, it's like, I feel like how they also
if
say
you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Facts.
That's a true thing too. I do look like that. But it's like, I feel like if for instance, like let's say we're talking about something, right? And if you're more educated than me, of course you're gonna know more than me and stuff. So it's good that I should be able to be like, okay, you're the teacher, I'm the student. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not like, you know what it is? It's you're think of it like a zombie round, bro. Like Call of Duty zombies, bro. It's killing all the zombies, and then you're like, all right. Time to go to the next level, the next round. It's like, whatever. It's like, that's what it's like when you're the smartest person in the room. It's like, all right, gotta find a new room now. Yeah. Go to the next room, you know what I mean? And find out who's the smartest in here and learn from them. And, and that's what, like, evolution is. That's literally how, how we got to where we are today.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and people don't realize that. It's just like people, building off of other people and just going and going and going. It's just like a snowball effect. Like,
yeah. No, but it's definitely a thing. It's because I'll tell you one thing. I believe in because I feel like there is because you have like the Elon Musk, the Stephen Jobs, all that and stuff, but they at one point were definitely not the smartest in the room. So it's like
they found a new room.
It takes a long time
to get where they are when it comes to intelligence.
That's not even just smart. That's I don't know if there's a word for that because of how freaking successful that they are.
Opulent.
Something like, yeah, honestly, yeah.
I know a lot of words, bro.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the definition. Opulence. In regards to, I thought I had it. Damn it. Let's see.
Oh, wait,
You trying to think of a word?
I was trying to think of it had like, it was on my, no, but that's not that one.
Intellectual.
No, not intelligence.
The faculty of reasoning and understanding objects, especially with regard to abstract academic. No. And it would just be intelligence, bro.
Yeah,
whatever
honestly,
is after intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Acquire and apply knowledge and skills, the collection of information of
Because they're just like, they're out of this freaking world. But that's like, they took, that was just like education, having so many mentors and, being the student and also being now the teachers, and it's like.
Genius. Duh. That word.
Yeah. Genius. Yeah.
I'm fucking stupid,
Yeah,
bro.
wait, what's the definition of genius real quick?
Yeah, let's look it up.
Yeah.
Smart. Let's see. Genius. It just pops up with the fucking genius.
Ah.
I gotta put the definition. Exceptional intellectual or creative power or other natural ability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But that's better.
Yeah.
What motivates you now? And when I say motivation, I'm talking about internal stuff. Like, how do you motivate yourself? Because I know you're not the type of person to seek motivation from external sources. So like, what motivates you now?
My discipline is one of them.
Well, yeah, that's something you built.
Yeah,
so building discipline motivated you.
Also, like, just being a good person. Like, that's what motivates me to be a better person than I was years ago. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think also too, it's like, I think with like back then, like years when I was in high school and stuff, I didn't take the business side so like at that time I should have been more into, because I was
business finance.
I mean, I should have took more.
Business math, personal finance,
and
like
what
that type of
sucks
shit.
is that like in high school they didn't really have any classes that were like that.
They did my senior year. They had business math, but it was stupid.
But then
and Miss Sullivan taught it, so it was
I never had Miss Sullivan.
She wasn't really. She was young, new.
So.
Not even that young, but like she was. I didn't find her.
You didn't find that.
Her teaching wasn't for me.
Okay,
basically. She was a good teacher, but like not for me.
Not for what's it called? But I
shout out to Miss Sullivan. Yo, I went to the principal's office one time because I made her cry by accident.
Oh yeah, I remember you were telling me about that.
I didn't even mean to. Like I was just fucking around in class, and then like fucking Gerard was like, "Dude, Miss Sullivan just came to my office crying because of you." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What did I do?" Yeah, I was a fucking asshole.
Also, what else like motivates me is not even just being like a good person, all that kind of stuff, but like helping other people, giving like just like trying to make a difference in this world. You know what I mean? And like with my leave
that legacy.
Yeah, and also like with
fitness over everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Imagine.
But
that'd be a good way to end, though.
Yeah,
like, actually,
yeah.
whatever. I should have just done it. Yo, I should have just done it. I should have done it. I should have cut you off, bro. No, but I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But even like with like running and stuff, like I did the running. Now I'm like educating myself. I'm reading books. I'm hitting people up, DMing people. That kind of, that was like I had to actually like really like, at first like I didn't, but I wasn't being myself. So now I'm doing it and being more of myself. And like for instance, tomorrow I have my first meeting and stuff. And that's like, I think the more I'm talking about it, more I'm not going to be as nervous. So maybe that's like a good thing. Cause I was way nervous than I was this morning and last night, but now it's like, I'm kind of
tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow at 1:00. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know how it goes after.
Yeah, no, definitely will. Yeah. But,
I'll be around. So.
All right, cool. But, yeah, no, it's just like, I feel like, and also like my small wins that I've had, like, I also like, cause I do have a degree in business. Like I did go to college and stuff. And that's what like it definitely like, because like my dad said,
did you feel like you intook all of the information the right way and stuff? Like, do you think you're going to be able to put some of the stuff that you learned in college into use in your personal endeavors and stuff?
I definitely think I do, But I think it was...
that's what I have I had a hard time with in school and in college and everything, was just retaining information.
That's it. No, honestly,
It's like I need to watch like a YouTube video like 3-4 times, break it down. Like, you know, I need so much time.
Not just like an hour.
Yeah, it's like I can watch 3 hours. Yeah, I can take a fucking, you know, what are they called when they give like speeches and shit? A lecture. I can sit in a lecture for an hour and take notes and everything and just not remember anything that she talked about or whatever. I'll look at my notes and I'll be like,
"Yep,
all right, I wrote these down for a reason, but I don't know why I wrote them down." Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that's what I have trouble with. So it's like I need to watch videos and I need to go through like my course for nutrition coaching. I went through it twice. Because I felt like I needed to. It was like I wanted to be efficient. You know what I mean? And I went through. You know, part of my and stuff is the fact that, you know, I need to do like this dummy thing, like it's like a fake person or whatever, and I have to give them a prescription and say what I would do with them and all this stuff. I had to type that out and stuff, and like, dude, I freaking edited that like 3-4 times to make sure I had it exactly how I wanted it. And it's like I'm very perfectionist for sure.
That's good.
It's kind of a good thing. It's a curse and a blessing for sure.
But you know the way you look at it, it's what you know. But,
mostly a curse, mostly a blessing.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes
depending on the day maybe or something, or what the subject is. But I like I think like that question before you asked me is about like, you know, if I attain more from with college and stuff. It's like into like my business and my future. It's like I think I do, but also I think it was also from people that I have actually like other mentors and stuff. Like I have of course like my dad and my uncles and stuff, but also like other people and stuff with their businesses. And I think, you know, because I grew up, for instance, like in that the other like of like the restaurant business, like I grew up in that, but also like my other families have other like businesses and stuff. So I've always been like born into like that, the business side of like kind of life. And, you know, so it's like, I think in college, because of like how I was never like I said before, like I'm a slow learner. Like it takes me a while, you know what I mean? And I definitely know that some of the teachers got mad, but it took me like I remember I had like a business, it was a certain type of business class. And I remember I had, they had like 3 professors teaching it, but I went through 2 of them because they just didn't fit my style of like of learning and stuff. But I had like the last one, he was like the most nicest guy. He would like let me go to his office after and like actually explain everything and stuff. And that's when like I got the highest, I was one of the like the highest and then grades of like that time and stuff. So it was like, I think it's like with me, it's like I've learned a lot from like school, but also I've learned a lot from my mentors, my family and stuff. So it's like that's how I look at it. It's like kind of balances out. Like you're not one's really more higher than the other one. I think it's just that both balance out really and stuff. And that's how I like went about it and look at it and stuff. How many years?
I wanted to ask you too because you know it came to mind. But when you are motivated, like how does it affect you? Like in the same sense that like how inspiration affects you. Like what happens to like when you're like, oh, I'm motivated right now. Like how do you feel? Like
I get like I
feel like I'm it's almost like it's not out of body type shit, like an out of body experience, but it's like I feel like it's like an aura.
Yeah, it's like a weird...
Like around you, you're just like, oh,
it's like
let's go lift, let's go
run. It's
like
a force field kind of in a way.
It's almost like when the pre-workout kicks in.
Yeah.
Like it's the same feeling as that.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like the pre-workout, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, fucking powdered motivation.
Yeah.
to fucking get a workout in because you're like, I already fucking took it. It's you know what I mean? It's like, I gotta do it now.
Kind of in a way, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it gives you energy and it has stimulants in it and stuff, but it really, has like nootropic effect too. It's like... It gets you, you're like, all right, I took it. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It gets you pumped up. Like,
I get like I kind of like at certain times, like if I'm ever
you get a
like,
tingle?
No, I get
it's like
more
a spider
of
sense.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. I get like not really like a rush to like, not really like a brain rush, but it's like I just get like a really good feeling in my mind that I'm like, let's fucking go. Like let's do this. Let's put
so it's like a head rush. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good way to put it, actually. Yeah, for
it's
sure.
more like that, I'd say. You know what I mean? Not like a bad one, but it's like it's definitely like, and when it hits, it hits. So it's like, and it's funny because it's like, I remember like if I remember one day like I like I think what it was like it was off of like an injury or something like that, and like I was debating about working out in the morning and stuff, and like my mind, like when I woke up, I first thought I was like, oh, like my body's feeling good, like I feel like it healed, so I was like, oh, it's time to it's time to go, like I can finally work out and stuff, and I did it, and I was like, just that motivation before the rush, it was like I'm the only one, and I was in my room, so I was the only one in there, but it was like it hit me, and it was just like the way it hit me was like, it's honestly a hard feeling to like describe, but it's definitely like a good rush. You know what I mean? How about you? How does it hit you?
Well, it's the same way. I get I get a little, I get a little fucking head rush, I guess. Yeah. And especially with the pre-workout kicks in, it's like kicks in. I start like pacing around the front desk and stuff because I drink it like while I'm on my shift right before I clock out. Because then when I clock out, I go change and lift. Yeah. So I'm like tweaking a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking ready. Like, oh my god, I get all shaky and stuff. Yeah. But what about like external sources? Like when something reaches to you, almost like inspiration, but more so like if you come across like a motivational Instagram reel or like something like how does that affect you? Like the shit that you repost or like something like that.
One day, you posted something. I don't know when it was.
I post a lot. Every day.
But it was something that like
I actually did it the other day. I was proud of myself. I only posted on my Instagram story like twice.
Whatever you posted, it really hit me, and I think it was like like I said, like
I should just play this the whole time, just in the background.
I want to be over there. I want to play it.
Wait, ready? Wait, hold on. I just got to do this real quick. Come up with your answer.
Tonight, do "We Will Rock You"? Can you do that?
Oh, I had the second part almost. I almost remembered it. Oh. What were you asking? Can I do what?
The "We Will Rock You" song?
I cannot do that. Yo, I used to be able to do "Bank Account" by 21 Savage. Wait, you start with a 3. It's like I don't know. I forget. I'm gonna have to learn that again so I can play some shit.
That's cool though.
I'm gonna, yeah. I whipped it out, bro, and I'm gonna fucking fiend it now. Oh, but sorry, I fucking interrupted you again.
What was I saying again?
Per usual. Oh, what did you say again? You actually forget?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, external factors, like when something affects you. It's like I posted something the other day.
It was I forget when it was, but it definitely like I feel like I told you about how it. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe I told like Nick or Chris or something, how like it really just got me to the point when it was like let's like kind of like that, not the bitch voice, but it's the opposite of the bitch voice. It's like the let's fucking go. The boss voice. Yeah. And so it was like my self-talk, like I'll like in my mind I'll say like remember why you started and remember why, then remember where you started, kind of like in a, like when you started, where you started. And like, and why you started too. It's like, like
those are the 3 big ones.
And like, it's like I remember there was.
It's like that the post that we had.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, it's like don't forget why you started.
Exactly.
When you're thinking about quitting, don't forget why you started. Yeah.
And I remember one. It was like I went for a 10K, and I remember it was like my last mile, bro. I had the worst. Like, I had to go to the bathroom so bad, bro. And like, this is when like I was like the Goggins mentality like kicked in. Was like when you wanna stop, then remember why you like that pain, like even like if you get pain like let that like fuck that bitch, fuck the bitch voice, like like
fuck that bitch. Yeah, say it again, Cubes. Fuck that bitch. For that bitch. Boom, the fucking song.
But I that's like what like I look at, and is when I wanted to really quit, and I didn't, because I could have quit. I could have like stopped, and I actually ended up having a really good run. Like my pace was still good that run, and what's weird because usually you wouldn't think so, but it was good. And that's, I was really like happy and like kind of like had that good feeling to myself that like I didn't stop, I didn't give up. Like I could have easily stopped. I could have easily just walked.
And in practicing gratitude after too, is that it's a 24-hour rule that we talk about. Like praising yourself for doing that shit on that day, but the next day when
exactly. Don't don't ever live in like the past and stuff. It's like yeah, dude. I
bro,
like
FNX came out with these new joggers and hoodies, bro.
Ooh.
Let me know if you want one, bro.
Ooh.
I'll get that good discount for you. They're fucking nice as fuck.
Damn.
It's like a jumpsuit, like joggers and pants.
Yeah,
jogger pants.
Do you like joggers?
Oh yeah, I just got both of these, bro.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, literally. They're pretty expensive though. But if you guys wanted a discount, you can use the link down in the description and use code TREV for 20% off. Total order. Yeah. Saves you 20%, dude. It's like a lot of money. Especially when you're buying expensive ass joggers and it's worth it. It's definitely worth the price. I can't wait to get mine on and flex on them.
Yeah,
flexing them on the gram.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to Muay Thai after this. I'm so hyped.
Dude, bro, that's actually like
it's funny. Literally last week we were like, I was like, I'm gonna fucking do Muay Thai, and then I'm literally like doing it today. It's like the next time I see you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing it.
Have you Now, do you have you ever done any like that before? Karate,
I took one kickbox. I did karate when I was like fucking like I don't know 5, 6 maybe. And didn't do it for long. And then I took a kickboxing class like last year, like one.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
it was just fun. I hit the bag a little bit.
Yeah,
I got a mean kick too. And Muay Thai is all stand up.
Yeah, dude,
all stand up fighting.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna do Muay Thai. I kind of want so like month or whatever. Comfortable with that and being like okay, I could probably fuck someone up. You know what I mean? And then go to BJJ and learn some jujitsu.
Really? Oh,
yeah. So I can learn how to ground fight and roll and fucking grapple and stuff. So then it's like now I really know how to fight. You got the Muay Thai and the BJJ. Yeah. It's like it's over with, bro.
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you something, bro. That's like the one thing, bro. Well, I got
strong legs, so my kick is gonna be, bro. I'm gonna hurt motherfuckers if I'm kicking someone's leg.
Dude, my uncle.
I'm breaking someone's leg, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking break that shit.
My uncle's thing.
I'll probably break my own.
Jeez, yeah, dude. But
pull a
honestly,
Conor McGregor.
You know what's crazy though? Like, do you know that Joe Rogan has one of the hardest kicks? Is that crazy?
What do you mean?
Joe Rogan, you ever see his kicks?
No, but like, what do you mean he has one of the hardest kicks? In what?
In like
in UFC, just like in the realm?
Like hitting the bag. Like his kicks, you know how they have that thing?
Yeah.
It's like
the heaviest out of what though? Like the UFC? Like no,
not the court, but it's like for like what he does and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's it's pretty impressive, and he's my size and stuff. I don't think it really. I don't know if it matters on how your leg. I don't think it really matters on how big your leg is. I think it's on.
No, dude, it's all technique.
That's what I mean. It's not on. Because it's
power. It's based more power.
Yeah.
It's not strength. It's not like that, bro. It's like how fast you move your hips and shit.
Because most of the dudes that do that type of stuff, they're not.
Yeah, dude. A lot of it has to do with how your bones. Your bones being strong
you do
too.
It, because like if you do it in a certain place, you break your leg.
And then it's
snap
your shit. That's what I'm saying. I'll probably break my own leg, dude. Literally.
But I remember my uncle used to tell me, bro, like if you want to like get like serious, you know what I mean, like with fighting, bro, like that and boost your confidence, bro, get into fighting and stuff, and that's like a type of thing. But honestly, like I remember like my uncle does like jujitsu and like Muay Thai, but he says too, it's like like those people that think they can beat up everybody and stuff, like. And then, those people that actually know how to fight. Like, there's two differences of, like, being able to fight and then knowing how to fight. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny is my brother's both.
Really?
My brother's lost some fights and stuff, but my brother knows how to fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's one of those people who's like, I will fuck anybody up. Because he has no fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
like, I'll fight anybody. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll probably win. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not like a... And then, if he lost a fight, he'd probably walk back to the corner and be like, he kind of fucked me up, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, as a joke, like, you don't give a fuck. He doesn't care.
No, definitely,
it's like he's not afraid to lose a fight, bro. But it's like, he wins a lot more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if booze is involved or, like, if, there's fucking weapons around, I'm sure my brother would reach for him. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like... I guess it all depends.
It's definitely, bro. But
honestly, it's a learning curve, bro. Just like everything else. It's learning the technique and how to do it.
Yeah, and I remember I think mostly any sensei would say this. If you do fight out of like your thing, you're kicked out. Like that's like that type of stuff, that fighting. You're not supposed to be going out and fighting people. It's almost like a religion, honestly, in a way.
Sure. Yeah,
like,
BJJ is very, like
dude.
that. Yeah, it's very like technical based and stoic. Type, it's meditation. Like rolling and BJJ is like a meditation exercise. It's like yoga. It's like going to do yoga or something.
Pretty much,
that's what it is.
Honestly,
it's guys' versions like of going to do yoga, like literally.
Yeah.
No, but like I said. It's more of a learning curve and an education thing, and that goes right back to what we were saying when it you shouldn't be looking for the motivation. You should be looking for education. And that's why I'm learning Muay Thai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like maybe Muay Thai will inspire me for something else, or maybe, you know, I'll go and do it and I'll like it and I'll be good at it or something and motivate me to keep going. And it's like, do it a little bit more and stuff. And, and you know,
shout out to
it's always gonna be shout out to Kyle.
And shout out to Joey Rogers, bro. Because Joey's, bro,
I'll probably see him eventually.
I'm glad that he got into
go to
that
a fight.
stuff. Yeah, dude. Honestly,
We should go to one of his fights.
Yeah, dude.
Same thing with Mapufu. Shout out to Mapufu. We're gonna have him on the podcast because I need to have him.
All
the fucking
dope.
African assassin, bro. We're gonna have him in the studio
dude.
too. But yeah. So he's out in I think he's out in Alabama or like Texas. He's somewhere right now. He's out there fighting.
I've heard he was like I've never
beast, bro.
I've never seen one of his fights, but I've heard he's a and
he's a beast.
How big is he?
He's tall, but he's thin. I think he's bantamweight.
Bantamweight, yeah. Oh,
he's
so
honestly, he's small. Like he's
like
light.
my size.
He's light. No, he's light, but he's taller than you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's. I don't know what class he's in.
Wait,
maybe
how much? What's your? How much you? How tall are you?
5'11".
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you, like 5'9"?
No, I'm 5'8".
Okay.
You'd be cool. Is it you
I'm
would
5'11",
be
215.
You would be. Oh,
I'd be like heavyweight.
you'd be fighting Usman. Usman's light heavyweight. No.
So yeah, that's probably what I'd be in, light heavyweight. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think over like 220 or something it gets into heavyweight or whatever you qualify. Because it's like what, like a 30-pound range or something.
Yeah, they want to
like that.
change that though, because I guess like it's
They want to tighten it up.
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
it's
Well,
kinda-
over
it's-
time it was only like 3 divisions, and now there's
Yeah.
like so many.
No,
So they keep shortening that gap. So
but
I'm
I guess
sure.
because of like the weight cutting is really really bad. I guess it's like a lot of. There's been only like I think 2 fighters that died from it, but they wanna. The UFC has like their own medical staff. They're trying to like work out do a thing. That
that's why there's like certain like moves you can't do and shit.
Yeah,
now because
dude.
it's just dangerous as
Dude,
fuck.
you know what's crazy too? People that like I watched it like once with my uncle of like a UFC fight, and like I used to think that like I'm like why can't he just like get out of that move? And it's like no,
Dude, he can't.
He can't.
Yeah,
like,
he's tried already.
I'm
He's
like,
fucking
what
stuck
is he doing?
Yeah, he's gonna lose probably. Like literally. I mean, unless it's self.
Go to a UFC fight in
for
Boston,
sure.
bro, or
I'm
something
down.
like that. You'd be definitely, dude, because that's definitely a cool thing to witness and stuff.
Yeah, and I think a lot. You know, you create and you're way more valuable when it comes to you being a person, and you know what I mean. When you're educated, and education meaning, you know, like we said, like retaining the information as opposed to just like, you know, getting the information and not doing anything about it, but actually like retaining it, reciprocating it into, you know, your life and into others in a positive way and teaching others and stuff. I feel like that's what goes back to the moral obligation thing is like once you learn something, you should want to, you know, teach other people. And stuff. If it's benefiting you, it may.
Like, I'm that type of person that like, I might not be like, I mean, of course, like with music, I don't know if I could really like sing and stuff like you, but like, I'd definitely like to educate myself with it and learn more about it and stuff and try at some point. But that's why I like other things and stuff. I like trying new things and stuff because that's what, you know, how you evolve into being a better person, being more educated, and everything like that, and then helping other people and stuff, and then seeing how it connects to everything else. And so, yeah, it's definitely a good way to look at it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this up.
We do.
This is such a long episode, and we apologize, but also fuck you. We're not actually sorry because this is a good episode.
Have a good mindset. Thank you.
But I appreciate you guys listening to the podcast. We never even did a proper, you know, intro. But, you know, this has been the Fitness Over Everything podcast, a.k.a. the FOEcast, because we wanted to give it a cool name. We hope you...
Chat FOEcast123.
And you guys can find me on Instagram at the Trevor Violet. That's TheTrevorVioletTTE. And you guys can find me on Twitter at LEJEHNDARY. I don't use it that much, though, to be honest. But I did want to end this on a positive note. And just, you know... Your positive self-talk and your self-belief and, you know, self-motivation are all determining factors of, you know, where you are in life and where you're going and, you know, where you'll be in life when the road comes to an end, you know. And without those factors, you know, the self-belief and self-motivation, you're going to lack what it takes to get where you want to and get where you want to be in life. And you're going to fail. And, you know, you don't necessarily fail, but you fail when you give up. And when you don't have that positive self-talk, a lot of people give up. So don't. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for listening. And we will see you guys in the next episode.